Hey guys! So for this video, I am putting this LEGO build and everything that goes with it, like the video clips and even this voiceover, in the hands of Peter from Peter's Pieces on YouTube. The entire fate of this video is lying squarely on his shoulders, and he is going to be the person who does all of the editing. So let me know in the comments how you think he did, and be sure to check out his channel down below in the description and watch his most recent video, which I actually did the editing on, and let him know how I did with my editing. Anyways, with all of that out of the way, let's begin the video. So, I decided to build a small and cozy medieval cottage in a forest. This build was heavily inspired by a recent MOC made by Sacred Bricks, and I loved the design he used for one of the houses so much that I wanted to make my own version. If you haven't seen the MOC yet, then go check it out. I'll leave a link down below because it's an awesome build. For this MOC, I was finally able to experiment with LEGO mixel joints, which are these things. I've seen a ton of LEGO builders use them recently in rockwork and other forms of terrain, and I finally got the courage to use them in the rocky cliffside of this build. As you can see, there's a lot of weird angles here that I wouldn't have been able to use without using mixel joints. The rest of the terrain is dark green and has a ton of grass pieces scattered around, as well as a tree. I'm really happy with how all the terrain turned out, and this might be some of my favorite landscaping I've ever made in LEGO. Now let's move on to the cottage. For the first floor, I used light gray cobblestone walls with some areas of moss and a custom-made brown door. The second floor actually sticks out half a stud on every side of the first floor. This gives the cottage a lot more depth. I don't really know how to explain what I did for the walls of the top story, so I'll just let Peter take care of that with a short montage, and maybe he can even explain in his own voiceover as well.
Okay, so as far as I can tell, most of the stuff was done as you might think. The corners were each kind of just stacks of bricks and a couple of studs in the middle, and then the rest of the walls was just like snot, meaning that you build it on the side. So he used a lot of snot bricks and a lot of plates sticking out, and he just kind of tiled that over to make the white wall. By the way, you should subscribe to this guy Peter's Pieces. He makes pretty cool stuff. I mean, it takes like 2 seconds, so you can always unsubscribe. So what are you waiting for?
For the roof, I used 2 different black plates covered in tiles and angled them toward each other. Anyways, that was the build. I didn't really have a lot to say for this one, but I'm still super happy with the finished product. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.